Happy morning, children. Valga Valamudan. Yes, the continuation of the second chapter in history. In civics. That is what is government. Okay. Last week we discussed about the government and the three levels of government in India. What is government? It is an authorized organization, exercise its power and protecting people. Okay, it want to do more to fulfill the needs of the public. Okay, that we discussed, and also we saw the three levels of Indian government. Okay, because there is a lot of problems and a lot of issues are there that must be give the solutions by different. People. Okay, that is levels. The three levels of the government are local self-government, state government and central government. There's duty what that also we discussed. Okay, so today the Indian law, that is what our law under the government, that only you're going to see. The government makes laws and everyone in the country has to follow them. Yes, children, the government makes laws and everyone who lives in the country has to follow these rules. Yes, for example, in this times, in the COVID-19, this situations, government put a strict lockdown, okay, curfew. Nobody should not come outside of their home. If they come outside without permission means what they did, they punish or they fine. Okay, yes, no, we saw every day at the time of May month and April and May month, if the people without reason, if they are coming outside of their home, from their home, or if they want to do, if they want to go from one place to another without reason or with reason, whatever, they are not allowed, because there is an order, there was an order, nobody should not move. Okay, the whole country is under the lockdown. So like this, in your book they given that everyone, the two-wheeler or the four-wheeler riders must have the license. If a person's come in a bike or in a car without license means, what will the government will do? The government will punish them or fine them. Both is put it in a jail or what? They allowed some fine amount for them. That here, what here I am saying, the government makes laws and everyone in the country has to follow them. Okay, yes. Just like the government has the power to make decision, similarly, it has the power to enforce its decision. For example, we said no, lot of in the COVID-19 situation. Okay, people should follow the social distance, everything. And we saw maximum of the police start to beat the people, common people in outside. Okay. So, listen children, any person caught if without the license or helmet, whether they get they put in a jail or in a fine amount. In addition to any actions that government can take, there are also steps that people can take if they feel that a particular law is not being followed. If a person were not hired for a job because of their religion or caste, he or she may approach the court and claim that the law is not being followed. The court can give orders about what should be done. Okay, yes, here what they are saying, the people can go to the court if the law is not to be followed by any other. For example, if a person worked 8 hours in a factory or an other institute, but that institute or that factory is not pay the enough salary to him, what can he do? He can go and approach the court because the law is not exercised in a good way. Okay, so listen children, here also, this also the government makes laws and everyone in the country has to follow them, as well as at the same time, if anyone is not do or exercise, if they wrongly exercise their power, means we can go to the court, as the government has the power to make decision. It also has the powers to enforce its decision. The people in the same way can take steps if they feel that a particular law is not being followed. As I already told, if a person worked in an institute 8 hours but they are not give the proper salary for him, for that he can approach the court. Okay dears? Yes, they can approach the court in this regard. Okay, the court is the final authority and can order what should be done in such case. Okay, in such cases. Okay, last week we saw what is government, then levels of government. Okay, now what the government want to do? The government want to maintain the harmony in the state or country or in the district wise. Example, the state country wise, we can take an example as the COVID-19 situation, lockdown situation, and in the state wise, the four-wheeler riders or two-wheeler riders must have the license. Okay, if without license they ride their bike or car, means the police catch them and they put in the jail or to be fined. Okay, so the regulations, if no one is asking any question to us, whoever want to go wherever they can go, and there is no license, no problem, no helmet, no problem, no need to follow the traffic rules, any things. Is it the life is harmony in the country or in the state? No. If there is no strict laws to maintain the traffic rules, means imagine if there is no rule, we should keep left. Always we keep left. There is no rule like this. What will happen? No need to obey the traffic lights or signals. What will happen? So imagine if there is no rules in the country or in the state, there is a lot of mess happens. And an individual person affected in any cases, such as the person will not get a proper salary, or if his land is taken by some other people, okay, like this lot of issues, that person can approach the court to get the judge, okay, to get the proper judgment. The court is the final authority and can order what should be done in such cases. Okay, yes, before after that, okay, now you understand what the government do. Okay, why we need the government? That question we got the answer. First one is what is government, we got it. Then second one is what the government want to do. Then third one is why do we need a government? Why do we need a government? Yes, if there is no rules and regulations in the country, what will happen? Okay, so that's we need the government. And also some people we need to complete the public task or the public needs. Here types of governments. Already we saw the levels of government. What are the levels of government? The three levels of government. The three levels of government is local self-government, state government and central government. Yes, here types of government: democracy, oligarchy, dictatorship, monarchy and anarchy. These are the forms of types of government. In this we can take democracy, monarchy, that is monarchy, Dictatorship, anarchy. Okay, what is that? Democracy, that we know what is that, because in 5th grade we discussed about this. Democracy means India is a democratic country. Yes, no? That means what? Democracy, democratic. We learnt the definition for this word. Do you remember? Yes, the head of the country elected or selected by the people of the country. Okay, the head of the country is elected by the people of the or citizens of the country. Okay, that type of government is called democracy. Then what is called monarchy? Monarchy means kings. Okay, if a king died, then who will come to the next throne? His son. Okay, so first we can see about monarchy. Before it, types of government, what they given, the answer. Oh, it is the people who give the government this power. They do this through election in which they vote for particular person. That is for democracy. We discussed, particular persons and elect them. Once elected, these persons form the government. In a democracy, the government has to explain. Remember children, in democratic country, the government has to explain its actions and define its decision to the people. Okay. First you can see the monarchy government. The king or the queen has the power to make decision and run the government. Okay, the king or the queen has the power to make decision. Okay, here I am giving the England family. England also has the parliament, but they have the kings. Okay, that is monarchy. That form of government, the king or the queen has the power to make decision and run the government. That form of the government is called what? Is called what type of government? Monarchy. Okay, so a small definition. The monarchy has the power to make decision and run the government. The monarch may have a small group of people to discuss matters with, but the final decision making power remains with monarch. Unlike in democracy, kings and queens do not have explained their actions or define the decision what they take. Okay, so what they want to take the decisions, they can take. They no need to explain the people. Okay, we saw a lot of film. Do you remember the film 23 Pulikesi? Actor Vadivelu acted in that film. Okay, in that film we saw that the king was not that much knowledge. Okay, he doing a lot of things as his wish, what like a child. Okay, so even though he was a king, why? Because that government was monarchy. Okay, that government was monarch government. We saw in that film he taking decisions what he like. He never think, and he also not accept the others good suggestions, anything. He doing like kiddish work, all the kiddish works. Okay, so that even though think if that king is not knowledged or the king is not ready to accept the people's suggestions or not ready to ask the people's problems and not ready to give solution for it. Okay, that type of government is monarch, because that government is monarchy, so they can take their own decision and they no need to describe and give the discussing to discussing about their actions and decision to the public people. Yes children, till this enough. You please wait for the next 15 minutes.